Hello. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ira Smith, and I am president of Ira Smith Trustee and Receiver Inc. First, we hope that you and your family are safe, healthy, and secure. I want to let you know that throughout the pandemic, Ira Smith Trustee and Receiver Inc. has been and continues to be fully operational. Both Brandon Smith and myself answer all questions, hold consultations, and we hold meetings either by telephone or video meeting. So feel free to send us an email, give us a phone call, ask any questions that you may have. We will be pleased to answer them for you. Today's Brandon's blog deals with the phrase, "To debt do us part." The inspiration for today's Brandon's blog has been two news articles that we recently read, which I can only describe as crazy. The first one is about a Florida man who allegedly used federal support payments for his companies to buy himself a Lamborghini. The second article is about a Canadian woman who is using her curb payments, the $2,000 a month payments, to get herself Botox injections, weed, and booze, and I guess whatever's left over goes for rent and food. So it's really those two crazy articles that got us thinking that maybe now is a good time to just review where we have all been at during this coronavirus pandemic and where perhaps we see things going from a financial perspective. So I hope you can watch this entire video. I know you will get value from it. This pandemic has shut down the Canadian economy. It is something brand new that we have never seen before. It has affected everyone. No Canadian company will get out of this unscathed. It's only a question of how minimally or how badly people will be hurting. Everyone is scared right now. The other thing is that because it has hit everyone, it has hit people that never had to worry about paying their debts before, never had to have the word deferral of debt in their vocabulary. But everyone this time around is being hit. With everyone having been in quarantine, lockdown, and now slowly coming out as the economy reopens slowly and carefully, we have all had a lot of time to ponder our financial situation and our debt situation. We've been able to take a good, hard, cold look at it. Before the lockdown, reports and studies found that Canadian household debt was roughly at a 176% income to debt ratio, which means that for every dollar the household brought in, it had $1.76 in debt that it was servicing. We have written many blogs over the years about the need to budget carefully, to live within your means, to spend less than you earn, and to make sure that your budget has a line item for an amount you're going to tuck away into an emergency reserve fund in case an unforeseen emergency comes up, such as a major medical expense, the need to replace an expensive item in your home, loss of income. It's obvious by the many government support programs that our federal government has implemented that this economic slowdown has affected Canadians very deeply, and not many had the necessary reserves to take them through a few months without needing help from somewhere. So therefore, the government set up various programs. Down below is reference to many of our blogs that we have written on the different government support programs. So I'm not going to go over in this video or blog the details of each one, but as I say, down below, you can see the links, you can click on, and you can read the details. We have been wondering now for about a month what is going to happen when September 1st comes, because all of the government programs tended to run out on August 31. So the morning of September 1, all Canadians wake up, no more support. We have been hypothesizing that that cannot happen. The economy's not ready, the people are not ready to go cold turkey, and that government support programs are going to have to be extended. In several of our blogs, we did some blue skying, and we just guesstimated that we thought programs are going to have to run more or less until the end of the 2020 calendar year, with the government warning all Canadians to get ready, because when they finally run out, there isn't going to be any more. We wrote those couple of blogs in the last month. The government has made several announcements regarding the extension of certain programs. First of all, they've extended from September 1 to September 30 the time you have to pay your 2019 personal income tax, and for businesses to pay HST owing that would have come due during the pandemic period. The federal government has added 8 weeks to the CURB program. They've made some changes to it. You might have to show that you're looking for a job, but they've extended the benefit program. And an extension of the Canadian Emergency Wage Subsidy program has also been made up until November 21, 2020 reporting period, with the intent to supply additional support up until December 19, 2020. So it's happening. So while the government is extending this additional support, if you haven't already, you have to look hard at your personal and your company income and expenses and try to get things in order so that you can survive once the government support programs stop. In a Facebook group that I'm a member of, someone recently asked, how is it that people can get themselves into good financial health? What I answered is, that is a great question. It all has to start with understanding clearly your monthly after-tax income, monthly expenses, and having a budget that you follow. Each month, the budget must include putting something away to an emergency fund and making sure that your income tax is being paid regularly, so that what you are spending is truly after-tax income. All of that can be summed up as living within your means, and that goes for your business too. It's not your fault that you're in this situation. The pandemic, as I say, has affected everyone. You may not be able to get out of the debt trap that you're currently in. Don't be concerned, don't worry, reach out for professional help. Perhaps it's your financial advisor. Perhaps it's a community-based credit counselor. Or perhaps it even might be a licensed insolvency trustee. Someone who can look at your entire situation, understands how you can improve your financial position so that you can look forward healthy, safe, and secure, and not hampered down by your debt. It isn't easy to get out of debt, but with hard work and perseverance and a proper strategy, it is possible. So I hope you've enjoyed this Brandon's blog. Ira Smith Trustee and Receiver Inc. is fully operational. Brandon Smith and myself are available to answer any questions you might have. Shoot us a message or give us a phone call. We can speak to you on the phone. We can have a video conference with you. We would love to hear from you. So please stay safe, stay healthy, stay secure.